Morning, guys. How we going? So, pretty important statement sent to me by Donna Presley. She did mention this to me before. I do think she's put a lot of thought into this. The topic of Elvis's prescription medication, Elvis's many health problems keeps coming up. People keep calling Elvis an addict. I think there's confusion with the word addict because, of course, we know Elvis was on prescription medication. We also know Elvis was very sick and had absolute worst case insomnia. Many serious health problems towards the end of his life. Okay. Now Donna Presley keeps seeing comments everywhere calling Elvis an addict. Even Elvis fans call him an addict. So I think what she's trying to do in this statement that she's released before she does her own video, because she is doing a video, I think, on Tuesday, she's trying to clear things up a bit. She's trying to go, yes, I understand that Elvis took prescription medication, yeah, but I don't like the way the word addict is being used because it makes him look bad, yeah. It gives people an excuse to trash him, belittle him. I think she also feels that the Elvis fans sometimes get the wrong end of the stick when they're talking about his prescription medication. Yeah, I think this is my take on it. So she's released a statement. She specifically has asked me to read it out first. She wanted me to be the first person to read it. So I have posted it on Facebook so that I can get it up and read it. Not just that. She also sent me a voicemail, which I'm going to do on part 2, hopefully. This is part 1, okay? Now, in part 1, I wanted to make sure that I don't interrupt the statement. I just want to read it. She has also said to me she's going to send me her video before everyone else, discussing this topic, addiction, prescription medication, Elvis's health, yeah, her time around Elvis when he was trying to get better, yeah. So there's lots to come. I'm very honoured. She trusts me. She trusts me. Obviously, Karen is in the middle of all this as well. Karen is Donna's associate. She's her manager. I take it very seriously that Donna trusts me, yeah, because she's Elvis's first cousin. I always imagine that Elvis is watching over me, making sure that I do things right, and I really do believe that Elvis would be really pleased that Donna has stepped forward to defend him. Donna, her first cousin, yeah. We've had the trolls. The 2 troll channels who I won't mention them because I'm not sending viewers their way. I won't say their names. I'm not going to help them get any subscribers or views or anything like that. I'm sort of watching and laughing at the trolls as they dig their own hole. dig a hole as they clamber to try and discredit Donna Presley and Ginger Oldham just because they support me. Come on, guys, you all know this, don't you? You do know that the hater channels, the 2 hater channels, have only turned against Donna Presley and Ginger because they have true hate for me, Louis. This is a me, Louis thing. Okay, I run a channel called Defending Elvis. I'm the front person of Defending Elvis. But come on, guys. This is proper hate aimed at me from these 2 fake Elvis channels, also fake Elvis fans. Now, I repeat, anybody that trashes Donna, you ain't no Elvis fan. Because Donna is Elvis's first cousin. Whether you like it or not, it's a fact, yeah? And everyone knows that. So no matter how you try to reshape things with accordance to your hate, you're always going to look stupid because you'll never get away from the fact that Donna is the first cousin of Elvis. She has Elvis's blood in her veins. And the fact that you trash her, literally, you humiliate yourself, both of you. So, you know, there's an attempt to try and belittle Donna Presley. You're failing miserably. These people have already lost, I reckon, at least 80% of their followers because they're making themselves look stupid. So anyway, enough on that topic. So I like to think that Elvis is pleased that his first cousin Donna, who he was very close to, she grew up around Elvis and Gracelands and Circle G Ranch. She spent long hot summers at Gracelands. Her parents lived at Gracelands and Circle G Ranch. In fact, her father helped look after Gracelands and Circle G Ranch. But I don't think Donna has to prove who she is, how she lived, the life that she lived, yeah? Or the fact that she's a relative or a first cousin, yeah? It's just not necessary. But I love the fact that she trusts me enough to speak on her behalf. Now remember, Donna's been watching me, so has Karen, her assistant, for quite a while. They were nervous about speaking to me. They wanted to know what I was all about. But after watching me for quite a long time, many months, they could see I'm just a true, genuine fan, a family man that just wants to defend Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. It's always been about defending with me. No matter what all the jealousy creates around me, around my channel. Yes, I have become very well known around the world, yeah? I never did it for that. I never got into this to become very well known, but it's gone that way, okay? So they know that I stand for defending Elvis. I'm prepared to stand up against the people who have trashed Elvis, even if they are very well known, even if they have their asses kissed by Elvis fans that just don't understand the truth. The Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla Presley, the Memphis Mafia, they have trashed Elvis for decades for money, and they've got away with it for far too long. Yes, they also tell their sweet stories. It's a money-making machine that lasted decades. You know, a lot of them have passed now. I am prepared to stand up against these people. Yeah. Initially, I didn't really want to, but it just got worse and worse. And when we get to a point where they're even trashing Elvis now, in 2025, yeah, let's face it, guys, the Smiths, they're still doing it. They tell their sweet stories, but then they say the trashy stuff. And I just can't accept it. I don't think it's right. I don't think Elvis would want it to be accepted either. I think Elvis would want to be defended, even if it is a cousin, a stepbrother, an ex-wife, and one of the Memphis Mafia, a close friend. So they've been watching me. Should I say Donna Presley has been watching me. So has Karen. And they gradually could see that I was being bullied, being picked on, being singled out. I have been bullied and picked on for well over a year by quite a few, well, by 3 or 4 YouTubers. And then we've had the horrible little minions that follow them around, the hateful little, the very bitter, twisted, angry, hateful people that in the last year that I've blocked. Whether I usually block people for 2 reasons. They're either very rude to me, or they're trying to force me to agree with their opinions. Either way, I block them. If they cross the line with me, I block them. Then they go off. They look for the other, the 2, 3 hateful channels, and they latch on to the hateful channels and carry on spreading their hate. This is how it works, guys. Louis blocks you. You automatically go and find the hate channels, and you join them. You join them. The latest one was Nancy. Nancy has become, let's find the channels that hate Louis and kiss their ass. Nancy, you're ridiculous. Shame on you. I don't even know how you sleep at night, but she's the latest one, and there will be others. As I block the haters as I block the haters, they run and join the few YouTube channels that are also fake Elvis fans. Because these two YouTube channels, yeah, they also attack Donna Presley, who is Elvis's first cousin. Remember, they're supposed to be Elvis fans. They attack Donna Presley, trash her, make videos about her, and within that, Ginger Aldrin as well. Purely because I like them. Purely because they support what we do at defending Elvis. They will always attack who I support. Yeah? Now, of course, one of them is very close friends with the Smiths. That speaks volumes to me. So, now, all I ask these people to do, I'm talking about people like the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla Presley. All I ask them to do is stop trashing Elvis. Stop trashing Elvis. That is pretty simple, yeah? And within that umbrella, that includes don't trash people like Ginger Aldrin, Donna Presley, Lisa Marie, Riley Finney and Harper. Remember, when these people trash Elvis, yeah, ultimately, it does affect Lisa Marie, Riley Finney and Harper, yeah? Obviously, now Lisa Marie's passed, but when she was alive for 40-odd years, while they were trashing, you know, obviously she was 54, but what I mean is her dad was trashed publicly by many of these people for money in books, biographies, documentaries, you name it. So guys, so what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm going to allow the trolls to carry on exposing themselves. I have noticed, guys, almost nobody is watching them now. They're literally less than a handful. They've lost all their followers because they've exposed that they're just about hate. It's very obvious that we are about defending, that Donna Presley has chose me because she trusts that I defend. I'm a genuine fan. Yeah, she knows it. Yeah, we've had hours and hours of conversations. Yeah, me and Elvis's first cousin, which I'm honoured. Yeah, she's a beautiful person inside and out, as Karen is as well, her assistant. But not just that, I've had a lovely chats with Ginger Aldrin and other people. Mindy Miller, me and Mindy Miller have spoke for hours. Yeah, there's other people as well, guys. We know who the true defenders are. Yeah, we also know who the trolls are, the fake Elvis YouTube channels are, and the little minion trolls, the hateful minion trolls that follow these people around with just one intention: to be hateful, to be bitter, to be angry, to spread their nastiness. It's never about defending Elvis. Never. These troll type people, it's never about defending Elvis. Right. Let me play our little intro because I just love it. And then we are going to read out Donna Presley's statement. She sent to me. She wanted me to read it out. She specifically has asked me to do this ready for Tuesday when she's going to post an official video defending Elvis, as she has more defending to do. She's very proud. She wants the truth out there. She has said she's stayed silent long enough. And enough is enough. And it's time to defend her cousin Elvis and the Presleys, her family. Let me just play this because I just like it.
The Elvis Truth Files, defending Elvis.
Love it. Honestly, guys, I just love that. Right, let me just X that off a minute. I just love that. Right, here we are. So let's get it on the screen. Right, let's see if I can make this work. So we're on the screen. I can't really make it bigger than that, which is annoying. Let me just see if I click that, what happens. Oh, is that better? Let me see what you guys see. Not much bigger. Let me just try and get it a bit bigger. So this was sent to me in the middle of the night. Obviously, we have different time zones. Now, remember, when things like this happen, I don't ask for them to happen. This is, yeah, we've all chatted. Me, Donna, and Karen, we chat about these things, yeah? But it's always their decision. It's always, they go off, they have a think. I get a ping on my phone or my laptop, PC, whatever. Louis, we've got something for you. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, here we go. I've got to spring to action to defend Elvis. This is always honouring Elvis, defending Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. Yeah. So let's read it out. I'm going to read it without commenting. Then we're going to come back to a part 2. I'm going to read it again, and then I'm going to add my twist on what I think Donna is trying to say, and Karen. Yeah. Karen is very important in all of this. Yeah. A lot of this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Karen. Seriously, guys. Yeah. So let's go. Donna Presley. Statement from Donna Presley. There has been much said. Actually, before I start reading it, as I said at the beginning of this video, she's trying to make people understand the word addict and that it's being used unfairly towards Elvis. Right. There has been much said about Elvis and the accusations of drug addiction. I believe it is important to clarify what we mean when we use the word addict. An addict is defined as someone who has compulsive, uncontrollable dependence on a substance to the extent that they cannot go without it at any time. By definition, Elvis was not an addict. Elvis suffered from a complex combination of serious health conditions, twisting of the colon, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, gastric ulcers, glaucoma, chronic insomnia, among others. To manage these, he was prescribed a wide range of medications. At times, he followed the prescriptions exactly. At other times, he took more than was prescribed. Believing it would bring relief, there were also days when he took a little or nothing. There were also days where he took little or nothing. I think she's saying he could just leave it. He could leave it. Yeah, he could I'm not taking it today. This pattern is not the same as addiction. An addiction cannot endure any period without a fix. Elvis did. There were stretches where he abstained and other where he took too much in search of relief. That reflects inconsistency and error, but not the compulsive, uncontrollable dependence that defines addiction. Very quick point. Remember, Donna Presley had an abusive, violent, drug addict husband. She truly understands addiction. He treated her like a prisoner and threatened to kill her children. It's a long story. Let's keep going, guys. He ended up in prison. It is also true that Elvis read and researched extensively. He often came to his doctors with knowledge of medications and their potential uses. Of course, he was not a physician, and at times his insistence backfired. But this reflects his active search for solutions to very real health problems, not a mindless pursuit of narcotics. At times, Uncle Vernon raised questions about the medications. Elvis requested this. Now, hang on, I'll re-say that. I want to get it right, okay? At times, Uncle Vernon raised questions about the medications Elvis requested. This was in relation to Elvis sometimes deciding to self-prescribe, and it must not be taken as an indication that his father believed his son to be an addict. Yes, there were times Elvis over-medicated, and yes, there were occasions when he showed the grogginess that can come with powerful sleeping medication. But this was not constant, nor was it the full measure of his life. If he had truly been an addict, in the strict sense of the word, he would have been utterly dysfunctional and unable to perform at the level he did. Though it all, right, here we go. Through it all, the Presley family stood by him. We knew his struggles. We saw through it all. The Presley family stood by him. We knew his struggles. We saw his brilliance. We loved him as a man that he was. The truth is more complex. A man with serious health problems, at times managing them well, at times mismanaging them, but never defined by the label of a drug addict. Guys, you know, this was sent middle of the night. A lot of thought went into that statement. Yeah. Donna wants this statement out before she makes her video. Yeah. I think it's very honest. I think if you really understand and go through it and read it a few times, I've read it quite a few times. She's not trying to whitewash Elvis. I think she's being very fair, very fair. Because I know that there's strong views from Elvis fans, from the general public concerning Elvis, his prescription medication, the word addict, the word drugs, also you've got the, how can I say it? There's a general thing, a general unfair portrayal of Elvis in such a bad light. And family members have gone along with this. You've got the Smiths, the Stanleys, you've also got the Memphis Mafia, some of them, not all the Memphis Mafia, some of the Memphis Mafia. You've also obviously the ex-wife, yeah? To be honest with you, if you listen to what Ginger Alden says, she doesn't trash him the way that the Smiths and the Stanleys and Priscilla and the Memphis Mafia have. She's very fair. She wasn't really sure what he was taking, but she did feel that it was prescription medication. She did feel Elvis was taking things that were given to him by his doctor to help him get better. She also knew he had very serious insomnia, was in pain, discomfort, was trying to get better. Get it? So I just think this is a very fair statement. We're going to come back for part 2, and I'm going to go through it word by word, and we're going to really try and talk about this statement from Donna Presley, Elvis's first cousin. I want to thank Donna for trusting me with this. There's a lot more to come, guys. There's a lot more to come. Yeah. From Donna. I'm honored that Donna and Karen trust me like this. You can trust me. I am a genuine fan, and all I want to do is defend Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. I want the truth out there. I also, as Donna says, I want the world to know the true man. As Ginger Alden says, Elvis has been very fairly portrayed, very unfairly portrayed in the public by his own friends and family. Some of them, not Donna. Donna has always been very loyal to Elvis, has never trashed him in a book or a documentary or a biography or in a tabloid or in an interview. She has only ever spoke highly and beautifully of Elvis and Lisa. You can't say that about the Smiths and the Stanleys and Priscilla and some of the Memphis Mafia. So when people try to trash Donna, belittle her, try to take away her right to be a Presley just because she once used a different name, it's ridiculous. She has Elvis blood in her veins. Her uncle was Vernon. Come on. She grew up around Circle G Ranch in Graceland. She spent many, many years there. Her parents lived there. She visited them most days. So any bullshit you hear from these trashy fake Elvis channels, these hateful, nasty channels, well, I would say these two channels are actually evil. Laugh at them. Let them dig their own hole. And the few little minions, there's not many left now because they're all falling away because they're realizing these people are an insult to Elvis. An insult. It's ridiculous that these people call themselves Elvis fans. Ridiculous. And these little minions who have no intent on defending Elvis. They just want to follow the hate. Follow the trail of hate. We are Elvis defenders. Donna Presley and Ginger Alden would not have aligned with me and Mindy Miller if they didn't trust me, if they didn't know that I'm genuine in my heart and I am a genuine Elvis fan who genuinely wants to defend Elvis. I have gone through hell in the last year and I have stayed steadfast. Nothing has stopped me. Nothing. And I'm still here. Defending Elvis and the bloodline. Okay, guys, I'm coming back for part 2. I'm going to post this live. We can join on the, we can join together. Do you know what? I keep hearing this song. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Why does that song keep spinning round in my head? Take care, guys. Love you all. See you soon.